Here, in a greatly simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece. A source of energy or power, a means of transmitting power, a dial to record the flow of power, and a way to control the power.
Helldivers. We're keeping on with proper electro swing this week, blaring Timepiece Power by Oddchap loud enough that the Terminids can hear us all the way from the southern frontiers. Today was a bit of a slow day with the Liberation fleet operating in between major orders. Sadly, we did not accomplish our objective of stopping the required amount of Illuminate attacks. Millions of super citizens have perished, and countless more were turned into voteless. Whatever the Illuminate have been doing, it is certain that they have furthered their goals. Well, that's depressing and horrifying, but whatever happens, we'll be ready for it. I received a report today that Oasis Arms, a weapon and munition manufacturer responsible for supplying the Mercdivers PMC and East Meridian Transit Company with war material, also reached an agreement with the Sentinel Defense Force to supply them as well. So, at the very least, the southern frontier won't lack for ammunition during the next major operation. However, it appears that the focus of the fleet has changed. Today, the 104th Wolf Divers offered a contract with the Mercdivers PMC where 20 million super credits would change paws if they could swing the liberation of Vernon Wells. They are apparently trying to cut off Aesir Pass from bot reinforcements so that they can retake that as well. There was also talk of a cash bonus if they could keep the DSS over the planet until its liberation. Well, slap my hood and tell me this baby can hold so much democracy. Who am I to look sideways at an easy payday? Besides, I know the Wolf Divers are good for it. Once they got that last coat of paint on their Nidavellir complex, these guys are loaded. Ulfga Farer, how do we fight? By fattening Pondera's bank account with all of our might. Besides, I missed the automatons. They might have gone soft over there and forgotten that the name of the radio angel is one to be feared. Within the TQZ, Cirrus is making some slow but steady progress, passing 20% liberation today, and gently nudging the bugs back across the territories of the main supercontinent. Again, bug divers, they are a persistent bunch, aren't they? On the squid front, Rear Betty is being raided again. I swear, it feels like we were just there the other day turning the Illuminate inside out. Similarly, they have returned to Hydrobius for more volunteers to further their dark intent. While my theory of psionic energy extraction does seem to hold water, the exact specifics of their operations remain unknown to the various ministries of Super Earth. Now, speaking of the squids, the EMTC just continues to get utterly flattened by them. They are pretty much a few raids away from folding like yesterday's laundry and are in dire need of assistance. They've taken some extreme casualties from the recent hits in the Meridian sector, and Iljuna Prime is in especially rough shape. According to these leaked damage reports, there are survivors holding out on the planet in the outskirts of several major cities, and the regional authorities have instructed them to bunker down, shelter in place. They simply don't have the fuel or the medical facilities to handle survivors. Fortunately, that's where I come in. I'll swing by, park in low orbit, and offer some humanitarian aid. I was heading that way anyway to go hit Vernon Wells for that contract work. That's been Liberty's Latest with me, Pondera the Radio Angel. This one goes out to the night crew. Let's all work hard tonight for a better tomorrow. Odds are good that we'll receive new orders, both from our communities and from Super Earth, so we should probably try to get as much done as we can now, because because there might not be another chance later. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.
Executing FTL jump to the Yelduna system.